Hey everybody, this is Riley with Freeze Gaming, and today we're taking a first look at the demo for the upcoming space-themed FPS roguelite known as Deadzone Rogue. We'll be giving you our initial impressions, what works, what doesn't, and what this might mean for the full release. So without further ado, let's dive in. Deadzone Rogue drops you on a space station orbiting Earth with no memory of who you are, how you got there, or why everything's gone to hell. You'll be searching for answers while blasting your way through rooms filled with killer robots and freakish human cyborg monstrosities. In classic roguelite fashion, you start with minimal gear and gradually build up your arsenal as you clear rooms. You'll pick up new guns, perks, augments, armor, and items that add passive buffs. And of course, if you go down, you're sent right back to square one, losing all the temporary upgrades but keeping a few permanent buffs to give you a slight edge in future runs. One of the most impressive aspects of Deadzone Rogue is the sheer variety of upgrades and the attention to detail behind them. After clearing a section of the map, you're given a choice of 3 upgrades. There's a nice balance of randomness here while still allowing you to lean into your chosen build. Let me break that down. Early in the run, you'll pick an augment. This is your most powerful upgrade and sets the foundation for your build. Then you'll choose 3 primary perks that determine your core playstyle. After that, all secondary perks you collect will complement those primary perks, reducing the RNG factor that often derails runs in other roguelites. On top of this, you'll collect a bunch of items that provide diverse effects and buffs. These are more randomized, but can be cleverly woven into your build if you plan carefully. Weapons and armor also play a huge role in shaping your build. Each weapon comes infused with an elemental type: electricity, ice, fire, or void, each with unique effects that synergize with different perks. Unlike perks and items though, weapons and armor aren't handed to you after clearing rooms. Instead, they're dropped by enemies or purchased in safe zones between sections, giving you a chance to experiment and fine-tune your loadout to match your build and playstyle. To add another layer of complexity, Deadzone Rogue features multiplayer, allowing you and up to 2 friends to tackle the cyborg horde together. But this also affects your build choices. For optimal success, you and your squad will want to diversify your builds while creating synergy between them. On the run where Tristan and I finally succeeded, we found a cool balance where Tristan went with this electric-powered close-range tank while I handled ice-based crowd control from a distance. The combo worked beautifully. The combat itself is also pretty solid. It follows standard FPS mechanics, but depending on the enemy, the time to kill can be a bit long. That said, the enemy variety keeps things interesting. You've got robots that heal nearby units, others that throw down dome shields blocking projectiles, and some rocking riot shields, forcing you to adapt your approach depending on what's thrown your way. There's also a neat mechanic where upon entering a new area, you turn invisible and can scout the space before engaging. At first, I thought this was kind of weird, but the more we played, the more I grew to appreciate it. Staying invisible until you fire the first shot gives you time to analyze enemy positions, decide on the best angle for the encounter, and even manipulate the environment. Towards the later stages of the run, this added layer of strategy became essential. As fun as the demo was, there are definitely some rough edges. To start, the animations need work. Tristan's character was sliding around the entire time instead of walking, and some enemies did the same. We also spotted typos in weapon descriptions, and the AI for some of the companions I recruited was pretty lackluster. Also, the room layouts don't seem to change between runs, which could hurt replayability in the long run. That said, these feel like typical demo issues, and I'd bet the devs are already working to iron them out before release. At the end of the day, Tristan and I had a great time playing the Deadzone Rogue demo, and I'm really looking forward to grabbing my brothers and diving back in when the full game drops later this year. If you want to check out the demo yourself, it's available now on Steam. Let us know what you think in the comments below, but until next time, cheers.